guys. Hopefully you're having an awesome day. I don't know, I woke up with a really sense of calm and peace today, so I'm very happy about that because the past few days have been, a little stressful for me. So let's start. Um, Alright, so we're gonna. For some reason, I always start with the middle ones. I don't know. Alright, so we all come here as love. You know, when you're a baby and you're born into this world, you're love. You're not anything other than that until you're taught to hate and taught to be mean and taught to dislike things. You know, you're just pure love. And we all come here with the intent of just being love and giving love and receiving love. But life happens. We end up in shitty environments. We end up with fucked up parents that never fixed or healed their own shit. And it just turns into an ongoing thing from generation to generation. So be loving, okay? You know, that's what we came here for. We are love. And again, with the compassion, it's important to be compassionate towards others because you don't know what someone is suffering through. You don't know what they're going through. You know, somebody could have just lost somebody they loved. They could have just went through a bad breakup. They could have lost their kids. There's an array of things that people can be going through, and even though you still see them with a smile on their face, doesn't mean everything's okay. You know, a lot of people walk around and they just try to be happy and they try to give the love that they would like to receive. So when you come across people and they are having a shitty day, or they are just being fucking dicks, or they're projecting, just try to understand that maybe they're going through something. And most people don't even know that they're going through shit or what's wrong with them or why they feel the way they feel because they never did the work to understand. So just be compassionate with these people, okay? And Spirit's asking you to be grateful, you know, have an attitude of gratitude for what you have now, you know, because while we look at our lives and we're just like, oh my God, we're not satisfied enough, or we don't have enough, or we want more, you really have to look at it like there's people that don't have a house. There's people that don't have cars. There's people that don't have jobs. People that want to have children that can't have children, you know, or people that have lost children. So be grateful for the gifts that you're given. You know, stop taking things for granted. Okay, everything is a beautiful opportunity. Everything is a beautiful experience because you're only going to have right now to experience it. You're never going to have this moment again, so why not make it the best possible moment that you can have? You know, and I know sometimes we're sad and it's okay, but once you feel the feelings, you know, witness it and allow it to pass. And you're like, okay, I felt sad. Why were you sad? And then deal with it and go back to being grateful for what you have. And be joyful. Excuse me. Every time I get on here, I can't talk right. Be joyful, okay? If you find joy, Jesus, if you find joy in everything that you do, it will be amazing. Your world will change because you're going to attract more joyous things to you. So try to be grateful. Try to be joyous in the things that happen in your life, okay? And like I said, I know sometimes it's hard because you look at shit and you're just like, why the fuck is this happening to me? But look at everything as a lesson. Look at it as an opportunity to learn. Sometimes you get to learn things about people and learn why they're so broken. Other times you just get to learn things about yourself and be like, oh, you know, maybe I was really mean in this situation and I could have handled it better. Maybe I was thoughtless in the words that I chose to speak and I could have said it in a better manner. Just try to see what you can learn so that way you can change and grow into the person you were supposed to be, because we're all supposed to be love. So try to be that, you know, try to just be loving. And it doesn't always have to be romantic love. You can love people and just love people. It doesn't have to be like, oh, I love you, I want to sleep with you, or I want to be in a relationship. You just love people the way you love your children, the way you love your family. You know, that's unconditional love, because you look at the shit you put up with your family, and you're just like, yo, if you wasn't my family, we wouldn't even be talking right now. That's the type of love we're supposed to give to everyone, because nobody knows. No, there's no fucking guidebook to life. You know, they give you a Bible, which is more about controlling the masses. And really, the core of everything is just be loving, be a good person, you know, do unto others as you would have them do unto you. And that's it. Because everybody looks and goes with revenge and is so hateful and so angry. And all you get is more hate and more killing, and nothing gets resolved. Whereas you approach a situation with love, so many more things get resolved. You make so much more progress. You grow. You experience so much more happiness. So try to be that. Try to do that. Now, it's a time for change. It might be expected change, unexpected change, good change or bad change, but it is coming, okay? So I'm hoping that whatever you guys have going on, that you are prepared for it. And if you're not, then please start getting ready, because it's coming. Whether it's your I'm so sorry. Whether it's a job, you know, moving to a new house, starting a new relationship, there's a change that's happening. Even if it's a shift in your relationship and you're going from just dating to actually getting into more committed relationship. So be open to the change, okay? It's always for your highest good and for your highest benefit. Now, it's saying that some of you have a spiritual career, and for you to follow that path is an amazing path to have, because you get to go and help others and show others how to be love, you know, how to give love, how to be that person, and help them to heal and find their way back to spirituality and do the things that they are meant to be doing. So please, you know, if that is your path, try to heal yourself before you go and share your gifts with other people. Because sometimes you have these gifts and you have them from birth, and it's a wonderful thing, but you have to look at, have you healed the things inside of you? Because you might tend to gravitate more towards the bad or more towards the negative, you know, because you're tainted, you know, you've been scarred, you've been traumatized, and you've never taken the time to actually heal those wounds. So it's important for you to take the time and heal yourself, especially if you're on a spiritual path, to be able to properly give advice and guide people in the correct manner. Okay? And it's saying that just ask Spirit to be shown, to give you examples of how they're showing you their grace, how they're showing you that they're present, and they will show you how they're working in your life and how they're moving in your life, okay? Now, this is going more into relationship, because apparently that just keeps popping up. It says that you're ready to let love in. So if you're afraid of being intimate, there's nothing to be afraid of. Love is nothing to fear. You know, when we get afraid, we're afraid from the horrible things that have happened to us. We're scared of the things people have done, the things we've experienced is what's causing us fear. But surrender that fear. It's not necessary. Okay, you can't walk around being terrified of love for the rest of your life, or being in a relationship, because you're never going to give yourself the opportunity to be truly happy. And like I said, you always have the choice to progress or go the other way. You know, you don't have to stay in a relationship that you don't want to be in. Now, there might be obstacles to getting out of the relationship, but there's obstacles in life, period. You know, there's always someone that's going to be there that's willing to help you get through it. So don't be afraid of love. Be open to it. Be okay with it. Allow it to come in. And if you're already in a relationship, then a change is coming. It could be better, it could be worse. You know, you might get married, engaged, committed, you know, whatever it is, but there's definitely a change that's coming, and Spirit's saying to be open to the opportunity, because you may not have this opportunity again for a really long time, if ever again in this lifetime. So stop pushing people away, stop shutting people out because you're afraid. Spirit is providing you with a gift. They are gifting this to you. Be open to it. Be accepting of it. Take the risk, okay? It's like once in a blue moon, you know, you're like, holy shit, this is really happening. And sometimes you get lucky and the shit's really happening. But if you're so caught in your head and so worried about the past, you're going to miss the opportunity and you're going to let it go right by you. Why would you do that? If you have the opportunity for a once in a lifetime love, take the fucking opportunity. Because like I said, even if it's not everything you thought it was going to be, at least you won't have the question in your mind. You'll know for sure that, okay, this was not it. And then you can move forward. But if it is it, and it is going to be the best experience of your life, and you're just going to let it pass by because of traumatic moments in the past, because you're afraid, if Spirit's giving to you, it's meant for you. They are presenting you with this because of what you've been through. They're presenting this to you because of everything you've gone through, because this is what you've been manifesting. This is what you've been asking for. Every relationship that you've been through that you're like, yeah, no, I'm not doing this one. Yeah, no, I need to tweak that. And you've been fine-tuning and fine-tuning and fine-tuning. And when Spirit presents you with the person that's perfectly fine-tuned for you, that you've created, that you've manifested, you're more like, oh shit, this can't be real. This isn't happening. And it is. It does happen. I know. I've manifested shit, and I've seen it. And I'm just like hesitant and afraid because it's like, is this real? Should I even do this? Like, you get scared. You freak the fuck out because you're like, I'm not ready. I don't know if I can do this again. I don't know if I can handle another fucking heartbreak. Take the risk. You know, don't be afraid. If you approach it as a lesson, as something to gain an experience, or something to help you learn what you don't want from something else again, or whatever it is, don't be afraid. Spirit is giving it to you. Give up the fear, okay? Give it up. It is worth the risk. Allow it to change. Allow it to grow. Allow it to happen. You know, you don't have to rush into anything, but communicate. Say, hey, I am interested. Hey, I would like for things to go further. Let's start talking. Let's get to know each other. Let's find out who we truly are to the core of us. Okay? But please, you are love. Love is your energy. That's where you come from. You have a spiritual path. These are all beautiful things today. You know, be grateful for what you are given. It is a gift. It is truly a gift. So be happy and be thankful and take the fucking gift, okay? Don't just tell Spirit, yeah, I want all this, and I'm gonna slam the door in your face now, like, fuck you, Spirit. Don't do that, because they're gonna be like, look at this motherfucker, look at this bitch, I can't believe this. They've been asking for this for years, and then we give it to them, and look at how they fucking repay us. Like, don't do that. Alright? So, believe in miracles because they are happening, and it is manifesting, and take the risk. That's all I can tell you is fucking leap, jump, whatever you gotta do, go and do it. All right? I love you guys. I'm so happy this was a more positive message. And, you know, express your feelings if you haven't done so that you can begin this journey with this person. Have a good day, you guys.